are upset that it takes so long, it's because you are in my audio.
All right, so last week at club, Caleb was late, so I took over.
Caleb's gonna be late again.
So I just kind of jokingly said, hey, George, why don't you be president of the club?
Like, I'm grateful for Mr. N because he always takes the time out of his day to make sure we're all...
I was shocked, touched, and overwhelmed with joy, knowing that my students love me that much.
Oh, yeah! What did you get up to?
We do the show now a day in advance. A lot of times people sit around and they play cards, which is like fine, I guess.
I think some people take advantage of the free time more than others. There is no question about that. There is definitely a point in the year where we get a little bit stir crazy and kind of sort of run out of things to do and talk about. So we may be approaching that period, I'm not quite sure. But it does still feel like the show is really high quality and we're still doing a nice job.
I want to redo ads every day because once we put it up there once, people watch it and they don't retain the information. They won't even watch it the second time. Oh, that was already on. Don't care. There are days we can take off, but we cannot take weeks off. We can't take long extended periods of time and not do anything. There are things we can do.
What happens is, as the year goes on, we get a little bit less busy as far as the announcements go, but we pick it up in the other areas.
We could be doing something about a sport that's happening tonight, tomorrow, Friday, whatever. We can always continue to do stuff for that. Another thing that we had yesterday was our junior interview. How many people took a camera and actually filmed it? Do we have any footage of that event? Mix up your groups a little bit, try and work with other people, and let's not get stagnant. You know, let's not get stagnant. This is not the time to get stagnant. We're gonna have 2.5 weeks off here in a week and a half. But let's try and finish strong for this next week and a half. And then what we really need to do when we come back is figure out how are we gonna continue this format in this situation.
So me, Zelene, Nick, and Devin all went to the White Room to film a announcement about Project 7 and how they wouldn't be meeting on the 18th.
So we just be like, Project 7 isn't meeting, sucks for you.
Project 7 is not meeting this week on December 18th. Have fun, GB. I love you all so much. See me in the hallway. I'll be wearing different Christmas outfits every day. Join me.
We tend to have a lot of fun when we film, so, you know, it can take a little bit, you know?
It took us about over an hour to do an ad that was 7 words.
We're just the really giggly group.
Yeah, we like don't get done. It's like 11:50 and we're like, oh my god, we actually need to film this. And we don't film it until 12:10.
This is literally just a sentence. And how long have we been sitting
And
here
then
trying to get this out?
Devin will go and edit. And he'll be like, oh my god, I hate all of you guys. This is the last minute.
It's a true story.
Yeah, but I make it good because you all take forever, and so I'm over here like, man, you guys give me like 20 minutes to edit this.
They're both gonna roll in. This is gonna look awful, but it's fine. It's gonna be funny. Okay. Are you ready, Devin? Have a little fun. This is what all this is about. Is having a little fun.
I do like to have fun when I'm editing.
Not okay.
But when we were all sitting here.
Okay, let's
you know,
do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, just sitting here.
Okay.
You know, just get a little tedious.
Best of friends!
There were a lot of reasons why I walked out the first time. The main one is we couldn't get anything done at all. Another reason why I walked out was because I just felt like no one could like really stay on task. It was really just a waste of my time. So I felt like if I just walked out, I could go back and actually work on something that I wanted to.
Me, Zelene, and Nick are like besties, so like we kind of all goof around, and I think we bring out the funny side of each other. So when Devin can't take it anymore, he basically just gets up and leaves. Or he'll like make it known, and then we'll kind of tone down a little bit, but then we'll go right back again.
Project 7 will not be meeting this week, so please do not come.
Great.
There we go, done.
Wait, let's replay it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna be. You know how to replay it, or is that?
Yeah, it's on the side.
I'm just playing.
I don't use these cameras. Well,
He goes, yeah, it's on the side. I know how to replay it, and then he goes, oh, I don't know
I
how.
thought I knew how to replay it. But
Oh, really?
Come here.
we did it without your.
We don't know how to replay it. We did it, but we don't know how to replay it. I want to see it. So.
I'm
I look like a freaking breadstick.
My-
The cartoon character on their kids' menu. I look exactly like that breadstick.
All right, are you ready again for the 6th time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Project 7 will not be meeting tomorrow, December 18th.
This is so like plain.
Nick!
I thought my whole walkout was like stop.
Stop.
Oh, this.
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Nick, is that phone hooked up? I have an idea.
The idea kind of changes, like, I don't know, like it just kind of changes if you don't like the idea that you start off with. You just kind of move on to the next until you like whatever you end up with.
Our first idea was for me to just say it, and then our second idea was for Ireland and Nick to roll in wheelie chairs, and then the third idea was Nick poking me with a broomstick, and then the fourth idea was Nick calling me on the phone.
40 minutes.
Get ready.
I'm spending time with you.
Ready?
15 minutes.
Are we ready?
I said something too. One time, man. Celine was like,
I
okay.
I was here to let you know.
I literally
Take 20. Okay, phone. It's ringing now.
Hello?
Hi, how are you? Love you, honey.
Love you lots. Love the kisses.
Ring.
Hello?
Hi, Celine. Did you know that? Blah, 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 blah. Let's just do it again. Ready?
Okay.
Ring, ring.
I'm so excited for Project 7's meeting tomorrow.
Hey. Project 7 is a meeting tomorrow, December 18th.
They aren't?
No,
Oh, okay, thank you.
no problem. Now you know.
I'm using that.
Okay.
I'm using that.
Great. Let's turn off all the lights.
After about half an hour, maybe 40
You know what?
minutes,
It was worth it.
we got it done.